Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Rick here. For those who don't know, hit run Candlesticks. If you are, what did the airline say? If you are flying to Atlanta, you're on the wrong plane. This one is going to Miami, Florida. Hello, everybody. What is it? Monday, July 24, 2023. Want to wish everybody the best trading in the world. Good morning, CJ, Marie, my Fred, JW, Julie, Joe, and John. Good morning to you. Let's take a look at the market real quick. I was reminded by this morning by my guardian angel. I consider my guardian angel. Here's what my guardian angel said to me this morning. A lot of earnings this week. Be careful. Be careful. I absolutely agree. Doesn't mean we can't make money. Just be cautious, because what could happen is there could be a case where there's some earnings maybe today that the market just gets kind of good, you know. Tomorrow there could be something that just knocks it right down. And the reality is we could stay in this little sideways choppy area and not go anywhere. So be a little cautious with that because of earnings. So let's take a look at the SPY here. The bulls still control this market 110% in my personal opinion. They have not broken the market yet. You can see that our trend indicator is still green and still bullish. You can see that the T line is still above the trend indicator. You can see the price is still above the T line. You know, when you think about it, trading's not that hard, and all we want to do is look for these pullbacks and these buy areas, just like we're in there now. We just don't have the kickoff signal. Pop out of the box right here, a rally up, a pullback, rally up, pullback, kind of a pop out of the box right here. They're all through there. That's all we're looking for. And the same thing is happening right now. The thing of it is we just don't have that kickoff candle. And if you look at every one of those, they have something kicking us off. And that's what we don't have yet. Looks like we're going to open up as an inside day here, but throughout the day, we could put a new low in. If we put a new low in and we just hang right in here, nothing has changed. The short term, the last few days, the sellers have the ball. Now, the bulls are winning the war, but the sellers are doing a pretty good job on this little battle right here. So we need to let this battle finish and see who's going to win the battle, the bulls or the bears. So be a little careful here. Let's take a look at the diamonds, because they've just been rocking last couple of days. They're up here. We've got a couple shooting stars, and then we start moving sideways. You know, you put a couple candles like this and you're thinking we're going to pull back, and we might not. What we may do is just kind of hover sideways for a little while until the T line catches up to it. It happens so many times. And then maybe it'll finish going up or even come down. But a lot of times it'll just walk sideways for a couple of days. IWM here, get rid of all that. Yeah, there we go. IWM came up with a gap doji here, and then down we've got that evening star. You've got the T line, you've got the 500 period moving average here. Sellers are still in control here, but the overall trend is belonging to the buyers. So, okay, let's see. I need to. Why am I logged in there? Let me close this out. There we go. So with that said, let's take a look at some charts. I'm going to open this up right over here, because this is what I've been playing with this morning. I'll move it over here so that not my way. We'll try to pick out some shorts and we'll try to pick out some longs as well. The first one I'm going to look at is this NIO. I think this thing is setting up quite nice for bullish activity. Trend is still up. I truly believe with every ounce of my body, that's a couple ounces, a trend will stay a trend till it's no longer a trend. Let's just trade the trend. Probably the hardest thing in the world is trying to figure out, well, where exactly do I buy it? We can talk more about that later today or this morning if anyone wants to. Right now, this is looking pretty good. Let's take a look at another one here. There's some energy stocks I'm noticing that are popping up on the scanner pre-market here, and the charts look pretty good. Here's HAL, H-A-L. Here we've rallied up, we've pulled back, we're making that little J-hook type setup. One thing that maybe new traders might be, what they might see here, where seasoned traders see something else. New trader will look at every single candle and try to analyze every single candle. What does that mean? Oh my, what does that mean? Oh my, what does that mean? What does that mean? Forget it. Just this is what you're looking at. It's up, it's down. This is what you want. Simplify it. Price is just a means to build a chart pattern. That's all it is. I'm not trying to take away from price. I love price. I think price action is the bomb. I really do. But all it is a means to build a chart pattern. So that's what seasoned traders look at. Rookie traders are going to look at this. Oh my God, I read on page 147 on this book, page 92 on this other book. This thing means something horrible. Went to a webinar. I saw this when we had two dojis up where it gapped up, gapped down. Hey, this stock's going to go down here to $25. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Nah, not so much. So anyway, there's definitely some energy stocks. Here's FANG. This one is setting up very nice. Here we rally up, pull back, and now we're rallying up again, and we've broken out, kind of like that FANG. Diamondback Energy, FANG. I had somebody here not too long ago was confused. FANG stocks and FANG, two different. It confused me too, so that's what I told him. I said, don't worry about it. It confused me when I first, Anyway. Nice little bottom right in here. This is looking good, really good here. FANG. I want to look at VLO because I'm going to close VLO today. I mentioned that a couple of times. Friday, I believe, that I was about to close it. And I know I talked to several people this weekend, and I'm going to be closing my VLO. It'll be for 30% plus, maybe 30%, give or take a little bit. I think it's run the mill here. I think it's done a great job. It's a rounded bottom breakout that has ran all the way to the 200 period moving average. So I will be taking profits on that one. MRO is another one looking good here. Let's find something maybe on the short side. How about Tesla? Tesla may be on the short side here. Pretty sloppy top up here, very sloppy, no control other than the sellers. Here we are moving down. We're actually below the trendicator now, so that makes me a little bit nervous. That makes me think that 50 period moving average right in here may get tagged. So I believe there's some people that's already short Tesla. Way to go. 2 thumbs up for you. So we'll be watching that one. Opera, O-P-R-A, might turn out to be a short. It looks like it's having a little difficulty up here at the top, especially if we get below that 50 period moving average. That could wind that thing up a little to the negative side, and then that would be a good short for somebody. What else was there? Well, this is a long. Take a look at VAL, V-A-L. Nice little reversal bottom candle pattern here. Rallied up. We did gap down, which I don't particularly like those gaps to the downside like that. But it is held for a week in here above the trend indicator and the T-line. We start to move up. This could be a player up toward, that 200 period moving average. Not a big mover. Not a big mover here. 7-8%. Carlos, it's right there on the chart. V-A-L-E. V-A-V-A-L-E. Starbucks. I still like Starbucks. However, I was driving yesterday. What's that? There's a new... There's a couple coffee houses in town. I'm pretty sure they're franchises, things like that. Real nice. I can't think of their name now. They were double stacked out there. 2 lines. Good grief, they were busy. So I'm wondering, if down the road no, it wasn't that one. It was a different. I'm gonna have to pay attention to it. Real nice, real classy. Could be a contender down the road with Starbucks, but that could put some pressure on Starbucks down the road. I don't know that it is now. But outside of that, Starbucks is still looking pretty darn good here for a long trade. Yeah. Let's see, what time is it? All right, one more. Let's look at QCOM. Take a look at QCOM here. Might be setting up to move higher. Here's the 500 period moving average up here. That makes for a nice target when it's in the right position. That's a little bit, well, that's not too awfully far away, 8%. So we could wander up toward that area. Inverted head and shoulders set up here. Nice bottom, lift up, bounce, and now we're moving up. So I think we're looking pretty good there. Here's a chart we should probably hang on to today. Hang on to by watching is what I mean. FNGU. If I take this line here and just extend that 50 period moving average up there, we're about here. So we could waltz around and get toward that area. That's going to get us at the 50 period moving average over here on the right. Then we could start to move up. Right now, the chart pattern is not looking very hopeful, if you ask me. We have a sell signal here below the trend indicator. I think we're going to fight a little bit. However, it could find that 50 period moving average down, in a few days. In a few days, the 50 will be up into this area, maybe a little lower, maybe right in here. And price could get there, and that could start to bring some buyers in and lift it up. But if that doesn't hold, if we lose the FNGU charts, which are the FANG charts, which are the big daddies of the entire stock market, that will put the hurt locker on a whole lot of charts. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. All right, everybody, happy Monday. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for listening from in this morning. I truly appreciate it. We'll see everybody at the bottom of the hour when the market opens up, okay? Take care. Thank you.